Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today for a journal with me video. It's a little sped up because it got kind of long, but we'll see how this goes. So I had some stuff from our Mother's Day. The kids made cards and picked flowers, and my husband bought a gift, and then my sister, her husband's in the military, so he's not here right now. So she came down and we hung out and went and poured candles at a local candle shop. So that was a lot of fun. And so I had some stuff that I wanted to stick into my journal. First was these questionnaires that I actually printed. We homeschool, so my kids never bring home cute things that they've made at school, you know. So I printed these and had my husband help the girls fill them out. And they ask all kinds of questions about their mom and what they think. My youngest said I was 62, so that was cool. But they're really fun to listen to, and I've always wanted one. So I had my husband help the kids do them. So there's 3 of them folded up there, and I'm going to stick them into this envelope from my friend Stevie from Bits to Books. She sent this to me, and it was sealed already, so I cut the end off and to create an opening, and then I'm going to tape it over the side of this page so that it will fold out. And I struggled a little bit with this tape. I don't know why. I use it all the time. I do this all the time, but still couldn't figure it out. So I had to fold that piece over, and later on I'll have to unfold some so that it'll open. It's great. I swear. It's a Monday. So those are going to slip in the top there. And I made sure to fold those creases down really well. You saw it earlier, so that it adds less bulk. It's still kind of bulky, but that's okay. So then I'm going to pull out this label tin that I have and use another label from Stevie's shop right here to stick on the envelope, and I'll write on it later to annotate to annotate something else I realized, but I'm struggling hardcore right now to get the sticker backing off of this, so that's why it's taking so long. So there it goes. Stick that on the top. So I'm kind of like a slow, indecisive journaler a little bit, and so I do a lot of flipping back and forth and trying different things and deciding I don't like that. So it takes me a while to settle into a layout. That's okay, that's fine, but it's a little slow to watch. So here are the cards that my kids made for me. You can see on that top one that my oldest taped a nickel to her as a little gift. It was so cute. I did end up having to take the nickel off because it added a little bit too much bulk, but it was really sweet. So I just took it off, and then I wrote in that space that she had taped a nickel there. So it was really cute. So this is some vintage wallpaper that I'm going to use some double-sided tape on that page to make a pocket to hold the cards. So I had those 2 cards from my 2 oldest kids. I have 3. The littlest one didn't make one. But she did do a questionnaire. So I had that from her. But I had those 2 cards from my oldest kids and then a card from my husband. So they're all going to go in this pocket. So I'm just sticking down the double-sided tape. And now I'm going to struggle really hard to peel the backing off. And then I'll stick that wallpaper onto that and trim it off from the back. Yep. And then that'll be a nice little pocket for those cards. I don't know why I didn't tear that down, but this works well too, and then it's the perfect size. So those will slip right in there. That little bird is kind of dimensional, so he sticks out and kind of tucks over the top, so that worked out okay. This is the only photo that I got while we were pouring candles. We completely forgot to take one. I even took one for someone else that was there and then didn't ask them to take one for us. So I don't know what I was thinking, but so I'm going to stick that down. But first I wanted to put this vintage doily down. I use a tape runner, usually Tombow tape runner, but it ripped it because it's way too fragile. So I'm using a glue stick to try to stick it down. You can see where it ripped. And the glue stick just also, I was really struggling today, you guys. So I was struggling to get it down too, but eventually it does, and it's fine. It just took a while. And then I'm going to use the tape runner here on that photo and stick that photo and cover up the torn part. So this was like the candle kit and the glass of wine that you can buy wine by the glass there. So we each had a glass of wine. We were supposed to go to a comedy show at a winery today. That was our original plan, but I messed up and didn't realize that the tickets were not at the door and it was sold out. So we scrambled at the last minute and came up with a different plan, but it worked out okay. So we still had wine. These are some pressed flowers from, my kids had picked a huge bouquet of these blue wildflowers, or blue flax. So I pressed one and then just ended up using some packing tape, some clear packing tape, and taped it right over the window on that envelope, so it's really cute. I also have these yellow ones, and I'm gonna mess around with them until the cows come home in this video, but I never end up actually using them. They're kind of fat, like this, the seed head part. Is that the right phrase? I don't even know. But they're really fat, and so they were really bulky, and I couldn't find a good place to put them. So yeah, I never actually ended up using those. What I just stuck down on the back of that envelope there was a sticker from the ice cream store. So before we went to the candle pouring place, we went to an antique store and we got some ice cream walking around downtown. So that's where that's from. And I'm going to use that piece of paper that I just taped down from one of the paper repacks from, I think, Maggie Holmes. So I'll use that for some writing later. I was originally going to stick these cards somewhere else, which is why I'm futzing around with them now, but I end up just tucking them behind those ones. And here, yep, I had to take the nickel off. And so I just write on there that she taped a nickel there. And then tuck that in the back. And then this is also from those paper repacks. It's supposed to be a sticker, but I couldn't get the backing off. And these stickers, when you peel the backing off, the actual sticker itself ends up being transparent because they're really thin. So I just used that tape runner and put the tape runner on the back of it. It was kind of slick, you know how like sticker paper can be. So I also stapled it down so that it would stay. And then I end up writing on that later. So I'm just going to add a label on that left page. Sorry if you can hear my doggy in the background. Yeah. But I'm just going to add a label on that left page to do a little bit of writing. And I went back and forth, of course, on which label I was going to use here. So I'm just going through my label tin and trying a whole bunch of different ones. I'm pretty sure I end up going with the one that I tried first. Just trust your instincts, guys. Go with your gut. Yep, so I end up going with the one that I tried first. And these are actually just a free printable online. So I use that tape runner to stick it down. And then I think I just mess around with this flower head some more and decide that that's not going to work because it is just too bulky. And that's fine. I had the other ones on there, so I wasn't too worried about it, but I tried really hard to incorporate them. So yeah, now I'm going to do my journaling off camera. And so this is the end result. I added a few stickers and some embellishments along with my writing, and this is how it turned out. Thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Bye.